a funeral home is going to work there.
We already have enough traffic there. We've got schools, we've got colleges, we've got churches. There's already an overabundance of traffic burdening the neighborhood, and I think it's just a delicate balance.
Redling says the Metropolitan Planning Commission is scheduled to consider the rezoning January 2nd, and she says she plans to be there to show her opposition. That's in City Council member Jeff Everson's district. We have a call into Everson, but that call has not been returned to us yet. Reporting in the Alert Center, Fred Childers, KSLA News 12.
KSLA Storm Tracker 12. We track storms.
I'm KSLA Storm Tracker 12's Clay Osterley. In for Storm Tracker Steve Zabe. Another beautiful day out there across the Arc-La-Tex. We did see a few more clouds, though, than what we.
Funeral home could soon be the newest addition to an already traffic-filled portion of Kings Highway in Shreveport. South Highland neighbors are not happy, and they're prepared to bring that fight to the Metropolitan Planning Commission. NBC 6's Elise Underwood joining us now live from the Content Center with more. Elise, which area specifically are we talking about?
Nick, to say it's busy would be an understatement. The intersection of Kings Highway and Highland Avenue, constant traffic flow, especially on the weekends. Well, with the possibility of a funeral home, of course, comes funeral processions, something that neighbors and businesses in that area say they're not too sure about just yet. That's because thousands of vehicles each day travel through that intersection. A grocery store, a fast food restaurant, and a gas station. 3 businesses closest to possible problems if the old Don's Seafood restaurant becomes a funeral home. Neighbors have started an online petition encouraging the MPC to vote down rezoning that property.
I'm afraid we'd have more traffic than we'd know what to do with as far as to get in and out of running our errands.
Funeral homes and funeral processions always get the right-of-way, and so the police would stop all other traffic going to and from these businesses. To have a B3 zoning next to a neighborhood is unheard of.
The building has sat empty for several years. Neighbors say they'd like to see it transformed into something the entire community can enjoy. Now that MPC meeting will take place on Thursday, January 2nd at 1 p.m. inside Government Plaza. The public is welcome to attend and voice their concerns. Now, along with traffic and business concerns, many neighbors question the impact of their property value and if this specific business actually fits in with the neighborhood. We're going to have more on that tonight at 6 o'clock. Nick.
Okay, Elise, thank you so very much.
Thanks for staying with us. Here's a look at our top headlines tonight.
My main concern is traffic, that Kings Highway already has a lot of traffic, and that stopping traffic, whichever way the limousine took off from the funeral home, it would stop traffic.
Opposition to a funeral home, that's what the Metropolitan Planning Commission will have when it meets to consider rezoning what used to be a popular Don's Seafood on Kings Highway for a funeral business. A grassroots effort is underway to stop that from happening. Jolinda Redling, a resident of that area, posted a petition on the South Highland Neighborhood Association Facebook page. The MPC is slated to take up the matter on January 2nd.
Coming up, new plans for a vacant building that used to be a popular eatery. Why controversy has neighbors saying, not in our neighborhood. Traffic-filled Kings Highway in Shreveport may see even more congestion, but South Highland neighbors don't want a proposed funeral home there. NBC 6's Elise Underwood joining us live from the Content Center with more. Elise, which area exactly are we talking about?
Nick, to say the intersection of Kings Highway and Highland Avenue is a busy one, well, that's an understatement, especially on the weekends. But for neighbors and business owners, the concern goes farther than the traffic jams. Thousands of vehicles a day travel through the intersection. This is Dorothy Ferguson's view when she steps outside the former Don's Seafood restaurant. So what if it turns to a funeral home?
It would be sort of gloomy, I think.
Along with sights of black suits and funeral processions comes headaches getting from point A to point B.
I'm afraid we'd have more traffic than we'd know what to do with as far as to get in and out of running our errands.
Neighbors have started an online petition encouraging the MPC to vote down rezoning that property.
To have a B3 zoning next to a neighborhood is unheard of.
With the thousands of other drivers, a grocery store, a fast food restaurant, and a gas station. 3 businesses to get caught in the thick of it.
There's a reason why funerals are zoned B3, and B3 does not allow funeral homes to be next to neighborhoods.
Along with traffic and business issues rests the concern of property value and the question if what's sitting on this side of the wall will fit in with the neighborhood.
Who wants to purchase a $500,000 home that overlooks a funeral procession?
We need some lively people.
Saturday is the busiest day for grocery shopping, and Saturday is also the busiest day for funerals.
Thousands of drivers a day halting out of respect for each service if a new neighbor moves in.
Now, that MPC meeting will take place on Thursday, January 2nd at 1 p.m. inside Government Plaza. The public is always welcome to attend and voice their concerns. Now, if the MPC either approves or disapproves, the zoning appeal will go before Shreveport City Council for further review.